Hey guys, what's going on? In today's video, I'm going to be giving you 3 tips on how to use the last word much more effectively and how it's supposed to be used. I know a lot of people aren't going to do this, but I know a lot of the good players do. Now my first tip is quite an easy tip, which is obviously hip fire the gun. Its main perk is hip running, and I see a lot of people decide to ADS, which is just not a smart idea, considering its main perk allows it to do more damage, more range, and more stability when you hip fire. So if you use that advantage to your ability, it will make it so much more easy. Now pair that up with the perk that allows you to get more impact but less range and stability, you will have a beast. So make sure you do not use soft ballistics and use the ballistics that allows you to get more range and stability. Now I know that MTash and a few people have put out a video explaining jumping, and I totally agree with them. If you jump, you're going to be having a much better advantage over the player underneath. Reason being is you can easily hit them in the head while they cannot. If you can hit them in the head, you're going to be doing a 2-shot to the head. That is, of course, using the perk that allows you to get more impact, but for the cost of stability and range. Now, I do still recommend you using the perk that allows you to get more stability in the middle. That just makes the gun a little more easier to use. So if you jump, you will be able to get a much better advantage over the opposition as they have to look up, and I know a lot of people use the sensitivity that it really isn't that good, and it will take them time to look over you. Now that clip there, he was quite good, and he managed to look up above me. But for other people, I would recommend, I would say that they don't look up very often. Now my third tip, I think, is that use a sniper. You just can't use last word without snipering. You just can't. I know this clip here, I'm jumping up, but he gets me. It's kind of silly, but anyway. If you use a sniper, you just have much better advantage, and you have a much more variety in ranges and distances you can hit people. If you can take people down at short ranges, long ranges, and mid ranges, you will find it is quite easy. It's not that hard. Last word, it's not a gun you really need to master. As you can see here, I was hip firing, but I decided to ADS for a bit. That was just because my accuracy really just wasn't on point, and I decided to just aim in to get my accuracy back on point. And as I was saying before, do not use high caliber rounds unless you really want to have a good practice. And also, if you don't use soft ballistics and you stick with just using the ballistics that allows less stability and less range, you will find it so much easier to use. You will find that you don't want to actually switch back to soft ballistics because of how much practice and how easy it's gotten just using the ballistics that gives you better range. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So the 3 main tips I just want to make sure you guys got in your head is always hip fire the gun. Don't use the ballistics that allows, don't use soft ballistics or the one that's in the middle. Use the ballistic that just gives you more impact, more or less range and less stability. Always jump when you're going into gunfights if you have the chance to. If you don't, well, that's okay, you don't need to. But I mean, jumping does make your advantage much more significant. And always use the sniper just so you can get those people at those mid and long ranges. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.
Zone B neutralized. Zone B secure.